Was not expecting to finally get done with Shifting Sandlands 41 minutes into my recording session. Jeez. On the bright side, that's the first 8 levels of this game 100%ed, and that means that we can go take on the next Bowser. Yay! Except, no. It doesn't actually mean we can go take on the next Bowser. Because the next level of the game is in the hallway leading up to the next Bowser. So we're going to be going and doing the first level of Dire Dire Docks, and then we'll be taking on Bowser in the Fire Sea. So here we go. Yeah, it literally doesn't even let you go past the go past there until I think you give it one shot maybe. But yeah, so Board Bowser said this entire level, besides the cavern that we're going to be going and exploring here, is underwater. So it's a very, very calm and relaxing level, just because of the atmosphere. And it is one of those levels where you do have to get every single coin in order to get the 100 coins. So fingers crossed that I don't that I don't die repeatedly on that. I'm just sad now that took me so long to do both Shifting Sandland and finishing up Cool Mountain, because that is some of the worst playing I've done in a very long time with this game. I'm sure it was very funny to watch though. So thankfully something good came out of it. Alrighty, so we got an action switch over here, and yeah, there's a giant submarine in this level, and it is Bowser's submarine. You can see his little logo right here, and yeah, just getting the star will make it go away. So this submarine will no longer be in this level, and the star will just be a blue phantom hanging out in 3D space. So yeah, let's go ahead and take on our next Bowser level, shall we? Yeah, literally just encompassed in fire. I'm actually going to go ahead and get this to life, because the amount of dying I've done in this level has been pretty sad. Or, not in this level, but in this recording session has been pretty sad. So, as I said when we were taking on Bowser in the Dark World, every Bowser level has a level leading up to it, and it has a hidden red coin star that you can get as well. So the first red coin is up on that little platform right there, and then we're going to get hit by a shock guy, I guess. We're going to go ahead and climb up this pole, bounce off it into the second coin, and then these next two can be a little tricky. You can see that red coin hanging out under the platform over there, because that is an elevator platform, but the other one is hanging out in this corner over here. So in order to get this one underneath the elevator, what we'll actually do is we'll go ahead and activate it, and then jump down and collect it that way. So now we just got to go ahead and head back up to the elevator while the bully punches me and tries to get me into the lava. I don't really appreciate that, Mr. Bully. I suppose that is why you are called a bully, however. Whee! I like that the bullies came back in Super Mario 3D World under a different coat of paint and things like that. And I also like the mini boss fights that you get with it. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it. But yeah, so that's the next coin. We almost hit the fire there. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't hit the fire yet. Like that's very, very surprising to me, because normally I at least burn my butt a little bit when I play this level, but oh well. This platform is stretchy, and yeah, unfortunately, if you miss it, you gotta wait for it to spring back up so it can connect to the stone pathway. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get the rest of these coins. So we have 3 more I need to get. So we have 1 over here. Hey, look! I did burn my butt! Huzzah! I got very lucky there, too. Let's go ahead and use this recovery card a little bit. Whoa! Sorry, I was checking to make sure I actually got all of the red coins, because I thought I missed one. But no, the last red coin is just hanging out over here. And then yeah, it'll appear at this the other spire. So what we'll actually do is we'll go ahead and go down here, and I guess get hit by the lava again. Oh. Start. Okay. Yeah, I get you, Mario. Let's go and take on Bowser.
Ooh, another Bowser.
Yes, sir.
Second or third?
This is the second one. This is my favorite out of the three of them because of this. Plus, he gains a whole bunch of new powers in ways of avoiding you grabbing his tail. Because now he knows that you know how to beat him. So he has like an invisibility thing that he'll do, but as the same as the other one. All you have to do is throw him at a bomb, but apparently I'm gonna miss again. It's okay. See, that's his cloaking ability. After a little bit, he'll just get tired of you, and he'll do that. So the nice thing is it's right here, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Which in retrospect, I probably should have just done with the first bomb. But that's the second Bowser fight. But we're not done with the basement just yet. We still have one more level that we have to do, and it's hanging out and going and finishing up Dire Dire Docks. Yeah, that wasn't just a little thing in the level that we had to do before we took on the boss. No. We still have a whole other 5 stars. Or sorry, 6 stars we gotta go do in Dire Dire Docks. So here we go. Chests in the current. This one is a little tricky. So the chests that we're looking for are down here. The one you want to start with is this one, the one that's facing you in the on the right side of the current, and the whirlpool is constantly pulling you in as you do this, which makes the last chest of this level a little bit more difficult than you would expect it to be. To get. So we'll go ahead and collect this one, and then we're not going to go for that one just yet. We're going to be going for the one that's hanging out over here. If I can find it. There it is. So yeah, that's kind of the trick with with this opening area to Dire Dire Docks here is avoid the shark that I just rammed my face into, and you have the whirlpool trying to suck you into it the entire time you're doing this. So our last chest is right there. We gotta go ahead and activate it, and then quickly start swimming away because the whirlpool is gonna try to get us. Yeah, thankfully the star is a little farther away for the whirlpool, so we don't have to worry about it as much. But yeah, that's how you do the second star of Dire Dire Docks.
Here we go!
Alrighty. Hello again, Bowser in the Fire Sea. Goodbye. Guess we're taking a quick little detour because I suck at controlling this game. Get off the wall! Alrighty. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a 100 coin mission. So as I said when we first entered this level before we took on Bowser, this is one of the levels that you have to get all of the coins in the level in order to get the 100 coin star. So it's a little bit annoying because if you miss a ring or you miss this line of coins that's very, very easy to miss at the beginning of the level, then yeah, you're gonna be in for a little bit of a rough time. So the nice thing is all of the coins that are in this opening area are all in these spires, besides the rings leading you to the other area of this level. So you do have to be a little patient with yourself when you do this 100 coin mission because you have so many things working against you, and there are a couple of little coins hanging out on the bottom ring as well. So I'm trying to see if I got all the spires. I think I did, but I guess we'll find out here in a little bit anyway. So let's go ahead and get these, and then we'll go ahead and get the rings leading in. We'll go to the other area. Gotta avoid Mr. Shark in Whirlpool.
Sharkbait!
Come on! I like the atmosphere of the, here's the Manta Ray. We'll go ahead and, get his star a little bit later. But I like the water levels in this game, just because they're very calm. And there's not a whole lot of stress that goes into doing them besides, like, you know, the whirlpool. But just because of the music and everything, it doesn't even make it that bad, at least in my opinion. I don't know, guys. What would you say your favorite environment for a level is? You know me, I love my winter. But...
I like mountainous areas. I think they're really fun to traverse. And it's actually really nice to have a kind of a verticality to look at as well when you're playing the game.
Oh, nice. That's an opinion you don't really hear very often. I like it though. Alrighty. There is a ring of coins near these clams. There it is. And then this will do it for all of the underwater coins that we have to get. And the rest of our coins are going to be hanging out in the rafters of this section of the level. But I bet you're wondering where the blue coin switch is. Well, it's hanging out on one of the platforms up here. So let's go ahead and fall into the water. But no. So, or I'm just going to make stupid mistakes, apparently. It's fine. It's fine. Why? Why am I having trouble with literally getting up on a platform?
I don't know.
It's a great question. And thank you for answering a rhetorical question. Okay. Wow. Just my luck for today. Just my luck.
Need to practice a little bit more.
This not practicing. Literally, I can play this game so well if I'm just playing it on my own. But the second I turn that record button on, I'm garbage at everything I do in this game. And also, I normally am not playing off of a capture card, so I don't have a delay that causes me to do stuff like that. Grr. Can't blame the capture card for everything. That one was really just me being stupid. But you just wait until you play a game that you're familiar with. You'll understand my pain, good sir. Like, I'm very, very excited to see how a Hollow Knight treats you.
I'm not an expert at that game, though.
No.
I just played it.
No, but that
I
game...
beat Hollow Knight, but there's still a lot that I haven't even gone through.
Now, but the whole reason why I say that is there's a lot of very, very heavy timing elements in that game, and having a little bit of a delay is going to add a lot more strife to doing that. Thankfully, I got all the red coins. Okay, so we have 80. We have 16 coins via, oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, so literally there is one extra coin that you can miss in this level. Otherwise, you have to get all of them. Which makes it very, very difficult. Okay, so we'll go ahead and back. We'll do the back row first. Yeah, the pedestal star is hanging out on this little E platform, or this staircase platform. But yeah. Just going to do a bunch of backflips, waiting for Mr. Pole to come over and say hi. Thankfully, this pole is on a return trip, because I really don't know how I missed that. Sorry for the lack of commentary with this. I've failed so many 100 coins and red coins missions in this this recording session as is. I just I want to sit down and focus just so I don't have to worry about them. But yeah, thankfully we just have a little bit more to get here. So, at the time of recording this, I'm proud to announce that I have started watching Dragon Ball Z, and I'm about 60 episodes into it, and it's, I already love it significantly more than the original Dragon Ball anime, but the Dragon Ball anime was very, very good as well, so, honestly, I'm not even really that upset that I ended up falling off those platforms, because we do still have one more coin that we have to get, and we have to take another path to get there, so. Granted, it's annoying, but that's alright then, game. Said I was gonna fail that timing, I guess. Okay. Thanks, game.
Sharkbait! Ooh, badoo.
There we go. Would have thought that this area was what was going to be giving me so much trouble. Just between Cuckoo Mountain, Shifting Sandland, and this. On the bright side, 100 coins. And Mr. Red Coin Star will be appearing over on the pedestal star. I'll go ahead and see you over there. Actually, never mind, because that 70 star, let me just hold text, just told us that we have enough stars to go and beat the game. So, now that we have the last Bowser key and everything, we can actually just go on and take on the final boss right now if we want to. But there's so much left of this game that we have to explore. So we'll go ahead and focus on that. We'll go ahead and finish up Dire Dire Docks. Play for another half hour or so here. What is this one? Through the jet stream. Okay. I don't know. I'm at a loss for what to talk about. Got any ideas, Gygus?
What is the next Nintendo game you think they're gonna make?
The next Nintendo game they're gonna make?
It could be any type of game.
I would say
That hasn't been currently announced.
I would say the next one that they're probably going to do, if they're gonna listen to the fan base, is gonna be a remake. It's gonna be either I think if they're going to do a remake, the one that has the biggest chance of happening is gonna be Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Because they did just re-release the Metroid Prime 1, and they remastered it for the Switch. So I have a feeling that's what they're going to do next. As far as like main series games go, they just released a new Zelda game, they released a new Pikmin game, and they released a new Mario game all this year. So I would say that's a tough one. I don't know.
I've been told there might be a Donkey Kong game. Maybe another Donkey Kong.
Yes, however, as far as movies go for Nintendo, because they are building the Nintendo Cinematic Universe at the moment.
The live-action Zelda.
Yep, the live-action Zelda was announced recently, and I still don't know how I feel about it being live-action. I could definitely see like a Studio Ghibli style Zelda movie doing very, very well, because that's kind of like the aspect. The only really realistic looking Zelda game is Twilight Princess. So if they're gonna focus on the story for that game, that might work very, very well. That's the other thing too. I don't know if they're gonna be focusing on a specific game, or if they're gonna make their own lore or make their own story for a different Zelda game. I have no idea what their plan is for it.
As long as Link doesn't talk.
That's the thing.
Unless in very, very specific circumstances.
I don't know. Like that's the thing. Like that's one of his biggest character traits is the fact that he responds to text, but he never actually says anything other than grunts. So, other than grunts or yelling. So it's I don't know. Having text from Link would be like having actual dialogue from Link would be very weird, and I don't think it would work very well. That's why like a Studio Ghibli style movie where Link is just a silent protagonist, I think would work very, very well. But because it's live action, I really don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know. I'm also struggling a little bit because I don't know what like who they're gonna cast for the live action Zelda.
I think there's 3 main people that they're thinking about doing right now.
Is this like is this like actual media stuff, or is this like your personal picks?
No, this is actual media stuff.
Okay. Well, this is the first I'm hearing of this, so
Let me see if I can find it.
yeah, I would appreciate that, because if I had to pick who I would want Zelda and Link to be, I think, because we need like a younger person who's not necessarily short, but and honestly he could be like stock and tall as well, like in Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword, but or Breath of the Wild. But all things considered, I think Tom Holland would do a very, very good job as Link. He's acrobatic enough that he can...
He's acrobatic and his acting skills aren't bad, but in terms of, like, Link, I don't think he's the best person for Link.
The thing is, he doesn't need... Like, actions speak a lot louder than words with a character like Link. So, and the fact that he is as acrobatic as he is, I honestly think he would do very, very well just in a Zelda environment. Granted, you don't have a whole lot of like acrobatic tendencies that Link does, because a lot of his stuff, like 90% of the games he's in, he can't even jump. So, but the reason I say that is because it would allow him to do stunts for Link that I think would work very, very well, that a lot of people, I think, would have problems doing. I'm not even talking about one of the coolest levels in this game. I really wish they did more combinations between the caps, because this entire level, you have to get the invisibility cap, and you have to get the metal cap, so you sink down, but you can also pass through the gate here. That'll get us our last star for Dire Dire Docks. So yeah, that's such a cool concept that I wish they did more often, because I would love to see like you flying through like a castle or something, while having like the wing cap and like the invisibility power up and stuff like that as well. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head on up to the top section of this game. So here we go, the long-awaited Behind These Doors. It's more stairs. But what I did find out, interestingly enough, is, and I usually do this normally, but I discovered it about a decade ago, was the fact that you don't actually have to use those stairs to go up. You can literally just clip through the wall. Because it does save a little bit of a couple of frames. So next, we're going to be going into this reflection room. So you might be wondering where exactly the next level is. in just this room that has a bunch of paintings from old levels. Well, old-ish levels. We'll be experiencing this one a little bit later, but where do we go? Well, it's much like Shifting Sandland, where it's literally just in the wall.